today I am going to do my speech on how to serve a tennis ball. We're going to go over the three main functions, and that is 1, continental grip, 2, toss and swing, and 3, having it all in one motion. Okay, so to start off, the continental grip. So in the tennis racket, there are 4 brevels. So there's the top, the brevel number 1, the right side, brevel number 2, and keeps going bottom, 3, left, 4. When you have the grip, you want to make sure that the bottom of your right index knuckle is on brevel number 1, like so. And you want to make sure that you wrap your hand all the way around. This makes sure that you have control of the racket. If you don't hold it like this, then you won't have as much control as you can have. Also, make sure that your grip isn't too tight. If it is, then again, you lose control. You just want to make sure it's tight enough to where when you're swinging, it doesn't fall out of your hand. Like you can see in these pictures, the ball toss. When you're tossing the ball, and I'm using a little foam basketball, you want to make sure that when you toss it, it goes in front of you and straight up. If it doesn't, then it takes too much of your power or energy to try and get it if you throw it behind you or in front of you. And pro tennis player Roger Federer talks about, actually he says, for a serve to be effective, you need to develop your skills in tossing the ball. So I guess in some ways this is the most important thing, because if you don't toss it right, then you don't get all the power and you can't put it where you want it to on the other side of the court. The swing. When you're swinging the tennis racket, so once you throw it up in the air, you want to make sure that you come all the way back with the tennis racket to make sure you get full power. If you don't, then like I said, you don't get as much power as you would if you go all the way back. As you're going through the follow-through, you want to make sure you try and hit the ball at the top. When you're throwing it up, you want to make sure right when it starts on its way down is when you hit it. So timing is key. And when you hit it, you want to make sure you go all the way through to the other side of your body. So that makes it so you have enough power and you can put it where you want on the other side, as it talks about in the diagram. And then I think the most important part is making it all in one motion. So when you're throwing it up and you're going through the whole motion, you don't want to stop because you threw it too high. You want to make sure that from the front, from when you throw it, it's all one motion, from back to forth and all the way through. So, in review, I taught you how to grip it, how you need to throw it, how you need to go all the way through the ball in your swing to make sure you have enough power. And in order for all these to work, you need to practice in the end. So practice makes perfect, and if you practice all these, then you will become a better tennis server. That's it.